about a lot of things this year. I've been like, I don't know who I am. I'm losing my hard edge here. It's
Oh,
true. I'm loving Nene. I apologize, Nene. I apologize that I'm a decade too late. 2 decades, actually. Sorry.
I'm
What?
excited. Let's see what happens. Do we want to go through rapid fire? I mean, we have a ton to
Let's
get.
do it. Let's do rapid fire. Come on.
What do we feel about our friend Peter Madrigal? Peter is saying he's telling People.com, getting an exclusive, that he knows the cast of the new Vanderpump Rules reboot. He's going to be a part of it. He says they have a lot of drama. They're bringing the drama. And Peter giving the scoop. And he says he knows them all. And he's at the restaurant and he's witnessing how messy it is. What do we think of our friend Peter? Always on the cusp.
Uh, I mean, first of all, Lisa's got to be at this point.
She knows.
Like, she's just got to. And Peter was on our show, and what did he say? Or what did he say
Peter
about
came on
something?
mine. Well, that was the thing. Two things that Peter said, wait for it, but Tom Tom will be rebranded as Pump. He said that Schwartz and Sandy's was failing. It was a ghost town over there, and now it's closed shop. December was their last month. And then Peter was the first because my interview went viral. He said that no one is coming back from Vanderpump Rules, the old cast, and they're completely recasting, and he was going to be a part of it. And we were like, what? And then literally everything that Peter
Peter
said
knows
is true.
everything. So Lisa just at this point must be like, oh God, can you please shut your fucking mouth? But he does seem to know. The only caveat with this is, are they filming? I didn't really think they were actually like
Yeah.
we're actually filming now. Like it's filming. It's official. Okay.
Yeah. 100. I
Okay.
actually think that yeah, 100%. And then, cameras were up. We saw cameras at something about her. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
is
Something about her.
that to help? Why is that?
I don't think, I mean, those cameras were there for hours. That I don't think that's like the two new servers are going to get a sandwich and Katie comes on and says, what do you want? Pickles or tuna on the side? No, I think those cameras were there for a long look. They could be filming a commercial. I said I felt like, I mean, what would the spinoff be though? It can't just be about Anne showing up and giving a sandwich. You and I have been to something about her. You're banned, but we've been there. It is even smaller than Sir. It is
Yeah, it's really
tiny.
tiny. Yeah, it's really, really tiny.
And
Yeah.
Ariana's like, I mean, are we going to break the fourth wall if we film Ariana and Katie like we do in the Kardashians? Are we going to show Ariana at the Macy's Day Parade? Are we going to show her on Broadway? I mean, what is the show besides Ariana being really famous? Like, what is Katie dating? Like, is that enough of a show? I'm really asking. There's
I
no
wonder if
land.
no, I think that's a fair point. What it could possibly be. I mean, that's a great point. I mean, I almost do wonder more if those cameras were up because it's something like, are they mentoring the staff at Sir? Is Sir coming over there and venting? And
Maybe.
then we're seeing a little bit of Katie's life and a little bit of Ariana's life, and we're
Wow.
promoting something about. No, I mean, to your point,
I
what
just
else
think
could
that
they
they don't
possibly
want,
have?
I don't think, I really think as painful as it is, it's like when they rebooted 90210 and you have Shannon there and you have Jenny there and Tori for the first season. Eventually the show goes on. Like I just feel that the smart thing, and I just have a weird feeling they don't want anybody from the past in the new Vanderpump. That's really the best advice that I could
Mhm.
give. Like,
All right, so you think that they
other than Lisa. Like you have to have an identity of your own. It's stunt casting, right? We have Erica Jane in Chicago. That is great for 2 weeks. We had Alyssa Milano. We have Brooke Shields, Rinna. Like that's how Chicago lasts because it's been on Broadway for literally like 4 decades. But that, you see the star, you like Pam Anderson, now we have a new star. Like there's no longevity in having Sheena Shea pop up or this or that. We
I don't
already
know.
have. I look, I could be wrong, but I think you really, to survive, the show has to be the show on its own. There has to be interesting people there to last,
Fair, yeah,
right?
yeah, it's an interesting one. But
It's
Peter
an
Madrigal
interesting.
there with the, he's always coming through with the details.
He
What do we think
is.
of Paige DeSorbo, new man,
Sorbo.
DeSorbo? Thank you, Paige,
Well,
new man, mystery man revealed.
Joe DeMello. I
Which
mean, I don't.
Danilo has a little bit of a connection with Teresia.
Yeah, what happened with that? Yeah, look, I don't think Paige is saying this is her new man. I think Paige is in the let me diddle and daddle. She called Mo and got some advice from our friend Mauricio on how to diddle and daddle. And
Age says I'm going to be out in these streets, get used to it.
mhm,
And Joe, the connection
mhm,
that he has to Teresa Giudice is after Teresa's divorce, they were sort of like liking each other's stuff. They were
mhm.
kind of going back and forth on Instagram, but then she ended up with Louis. So
She's lost her mind, man. She's in love with that Louis. They love each other. Let's see. I hope it
I mean,
lasts.
look,
I
you
hope it
like
lasts.
Bethany. I don't mind.
You don't mind Teresa?
I don't
Okay.
mind the Teresa, and I don't mind the Louis. I just don't. Everybody's got a grift.
Let me put it this way. I like Louis better than I like Teresa. If I had to pick one of them, I would pick Louis.
Everybody's got a grift. That's all I
I'd
can.
pick Melissa over Teresa these days. Not always, but this messy G, she's I might have to owe Melissa Gorga an apology. Jesus, Melissa, Robin, and Nene. I'm exhausted this year from apologizing. Guys, I mean, does anyone want to listen to me just be nice all year? Maybe.
Yeah, I think people do. I
Oh,
think people are ready
oh,
for a different side of
oh.
David.
Well,
Here's another.
I think it's here. I mean, I have never been so soft in my life.
I think that it could be really good, like a different side of David. I like
Well,
that could be your other podcast thing.
like I said, I've had some friends go through some stuff at the end of last year, some pretty serious life stuff, and I've always had I mean, I talk a good game that nothing matters except health, but it really is true. And I don't know. So far, I'm scaring myself this year, Sarah. I'm scaring myself. I'm so nice and laid back. And, just my building in New York called me this morning about something. And I'm like, yeah, great. Go up to the apartment, check it out. They're like, huh? I mean, I was cracking the whip last year, like, why isn't this done? Why? And now I'm just like, great. Oh, wow, you're going up. Wow, great. Yeah, that's great. Keep me posted. Get back to me whenever.
I
I actually think, can I just say that I think a lot of people that do business with me, just apartment wise, design wise, ad sales, this podcast, my friends joke about this, my real friends, not these fucking fake public eye people that y'all say I broke up with. I think most people that do business with me think that either A, I'm a drug addict or B, I'm an alcoholic. I truly think they think I'm an alcoholic or a drug addict because sometimes you speak to me and it's like, they're like, oh, he's so pleasant and so lovely and nice. And other times it's like, I'm a fucking nightmare shark. So I just think rather than being a Gemini, I think they actually, and I said this to one of my friends, and she's like, oh my God, that's 100% what they think. Yeah. They definitely think you're home and you're like on the booze or the drugs. So I think people that do business with me think I'm like a total alcoholic.
the
Just
building's
some,
like, what time is it? Do we feel like he's at
yeah,
happy hour?
yeah.
Is he nasty or is he not? Have we reached him before happy hour or after?
And I'm never nasty. It's just, sometimes things have to get done, and just,
I'm never nasty. He says, well, he's come on how many episodes and threatened to sue the world? Okay.
well, I will sue you. I mean, Heather McDonald, Heather McDonald did a whole show about me and she said he's very litigious. I'm like, wow, that's like the nicest thing anyone's ever fucking said about me. Thank you, Heather. Really? I'm like, I'll like take that.
All right, can we
Right.
do so? I need to hear
Let's
in
hear it.
some sort of, a 5-minute summary. You spent an evening hanging out with Kim Richards, the legendary Kim Richards from RHOBH. You, like